Well, here we are. We are at the Ballantyre stone. Miss Lady Ballantyre again. And little one says, hello. Hee. Good boy. Oh look, I never noticed. Well, I know I've been calling it a stone and really it's a rock. But when I came last time, I never noticed this. You can see the writing there on the side. 1875. So, good boy again. Her very rotten corpsey thing, sorry, I mean the wooden sculpture, is just there. Gosh, I'm cold. My right forefinger isn't working very well because it got injured a few years ago, and so it's kind of a bit crooked and has horrible circulation. Anyway, it's not good. I could have got it operated on, but the surgeon said it might end up completely straight. So, seeing as I needed to ride and whatnot all the time, I went for the option of nothing, and so I have a crooked finger instead. Little Ben, come on, we're going to go up these here steps. Come on, you first. What a cutie. I'm going to go this way and see where it brings us out. Because I didn't come this way last time. And we stumbled across it. I thought it'd be a bit quieter up here than what it has been. But anyway, it's probably getting quieter now the sun's gone down. I'm going to... Whoa! That is nothing short of a miracle. I can't believe that I managed to recover that. You see, the thing is, I've got... oh, wow! Now, this wasn't written in the history book. I've got... I know, I can't show you it. I've got a flip cover thing on my phone, and if it closes, of course, it knocks filming off. So, wow, look at this. Oh, I didn't know this was hidden away here last time I came. So we've got the lady, and we've got male and female next to one another really here, haven't we? Let's see what it says. Get to the start of it first. Hang on a moment. Where does it start? Look, it looks like there should be writing there, but there clearly isn't. Only which shows to normal light. So, it doesn't start there. We're going to have to start. Well, it looks like it starts here, but that doesn't make sense, does it? Oh well, I'm going to just double check that. Yeah, I'm going to have to start reading from here. Alright then. In Bingley Cemetery rests William Ferrand of St. Ives, who so affectionately dedicated the rustic monument below this rock to my dear mother, and I, Fanny Mary Ferrand, his loving wife, dedicate this memorial to his dear and lamented memory. In early life, he took an active part in support of the 10 Hours Factory Bill, and after 17 years of ceaseless effort, he assisted as mayor for Knaresborough in carrying it through the House of Commons. He brought under notice the... Oh gosh, it's so hard to read some of these words. The initiates of the truck system, and a stringent law was passed to compel the payment of wages in the current coin of the realm. He vigorously exposed the harsh clauses of the new poor law until they were removed from the statute book, and he was the firm denouncer of all God, I can't stand reading it when I can't see properly. Of all corruption. Of all corruption and something about public men. And no public men, he planted about 400 acres of wood for the benefit of the property and to the beauty of this native place. Ben, stop it! Let's see what this side said. He was mayor for Knaresborough from 1841 to 1847. Ben, leave it. And for Devonport from 1863 to 1865 was a lieutenant of the West Riding, and acted as a magistrate for nearly 50 years, during a great portion of which time he presented as chairman of the Keighley Petty Seasonal Division, in perfect harmony with his fellow magistrates. He died the 31st of March 1889 in his 80th year. Wow, that all sounds rather Masonic to me. And of course this must have some deeper meaning, because you have literally got your male and female elements right alongside one another. So that's a pretty cool discovery, really, isn't it? Especially like with them having the like wooden thing of the woman. So just to really get your point across. I mean, you can't really get much more blatant than this here. And then your Lady's Rock below. So interesting. And this is like what's the word I'm looking for? Of course it's gone. Obviously we're just to the side of the altar rock, aren't we? We're going to just walk here. I don't know if it leads anywhere though. Yeah, it does. We're not far away from the altar rock. And there you have these memorial stones and plaques and yeah, like an area of like idolatry, isn't it, I suppose. Yeah, it's not really the word I was looking for, but it'll do. Rock there. In fact, there's loads of those rocks. I'm walking right on top of them all. Let's see where this leads us out. Well, I know where we are roughly. Good boy, Ben, we're going to go that way. I don't want to get too off course. And this will bring us out by the golf course, and then we can walk to the stone, which is only literally a stone's throw away from here. So, marvellous stuff. It's just a shame that the sky isn't a little bit more appealing, because what I really want to do is get some of the altar rock with a great sky behind it. That would be fabulous. As unfortunately, see, that would look good behind the altar rock. Let's hope that we can get something like that. How are we for time? Okay, we'll be fine. We should be fine. We're only 10 minutes into this. It's funny, isn't it? Because I wasn't even going to do a second part, and then when I saw, well, I don't even know what made me start to film a second part, actually, because I didn't know that was going to be there. So I'm very chuffed that we found that, and we did film a second part, because exciting, isn't it, to find hidden gems amongst the moors and forests. Very cool. Yeah, I was thinking earlier on today, that this area could become, oh God, I wish I could breathe, that this area could become a bit of a favourite for me to walk along. It's so nice, you know, it's a nice area, there's no denying that. And obviously, although it's not nice what the altar rock is used for, that element's everywhere, there's no escaping it. So we may as well enjoy the beauty. And just wondering to myself that we don't go too far down. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? But if it's not meant to be, there's not much I can do about this wall here. It's quite solid. So we could just be a little bit too far over to the left here. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. When I was in Bradford the other day, and this bit of glass got into my shoe, and it's nicked the bottom of my foot. And every now and then when I walk, my foot falls into the same position where it got nicked, and it hurts. It hurts quite a lot. So I want to go through here. What if we're going the wrong way? Now, interestingly enough, I always wondered to myself, is there even such a thing as the wrong way? Because maybe every way that we go is divinely planned for us. And even though we might think it's the wrong way, maybe somebody knows that actually it's going to be exactly the right way that we're meant to be going. It's a bit like life. If I was to look at my life and how I've got from where I started to where I am now, you definitely wouldn't think that that was a divine plan. You would think, oh my God, what a mess. But in its apparent messiness, actually it's come a thing of beauty, because if I hadn't have taken a lot of the what could easily be seen as stupid choices that I did take, good boy Ben, then I probably wouldn't be anywhere near as nice a person as what I am now. So the beauty is in the mystery of the design, I think. Gosh, I'm getting all deep on us. I'm meant to just do meaningless chatter as I walk along. I'm kidding. Don't like when I do too much meaningless chatter. It's just a noise, isn't it? A noise. We don't need unnecessary noises. People walking towards me here, turning it away from me. I might pause it actually if we don't come out close soon, because we don't want it to be 3 parts long. And I did want 10 minutes to film by the altar rock. So we'll see where we pop out in a minute. Good boy then. Good boy. Come on. Hey. Alright, so we come out at the clearance here. And this is going to lead us back onto course. Good boy. Oh, Ben wants to play some golf. Gary Vogler. A commemorative seat. What's a commemorative seat? Oh yeah. Can't believe I even just said that out loud. Talking of meaningless chatter. So, come on, we want the altar rock. And we also want to not get knocked out by any golf balls. Come on, little one. Let's go across here. Good boy. We're lost on St. Ives. And it's funny because when I was looking at the map to find out where to find the altar rock, and it said St. Ives, I'm thinking, St. Ives? That's in Cornwall. There's no St. Ives up here. Well, how wrong was I? Because clearly there is a St Ives up here. And beautiful it is at that. Maybe everywhere that's called St Ives has to be really beautiful. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. You know, I don't actually believe in coincidences. I don't think there is any such thing. I think that everything is meant to be, even the things that seem like they aren't meant to be, have a reason for being. So, no, I don't believe in coincidences. I think everything is planned. Even though we are definitely, God only knows where. We're going to go down this way and see where we end up. I definitely feel like we're a long way off from the altar rock from here. It feels too far over this way. Although, who knows, maybe if I carried on walking we'd have just popped out by it. We'll see. I don't think it's going to end up on this recording though. So if I do end up by it, I'll do a part 3. And if we don't end up by it, then there'll be no part 3. Yeah. I'm sure that if I was to watch all of these recordings back before I uploaded them, then there would be loads of them that I just wouldn't bother uploading. So I purposefully tend to not watch them. Although sometimes I want to watch them before I write the blurb for them, because usually I want to write a blurb which is like talking about what I'm doing in them. But that's not been happening recently because I got so far behind with the uploads that other than... And also I wanted to like post some historical content about the swastika stone and about Arnscliffe Crag. And so I didn't make it personal, I just found a good links and cut and pasted. There's a lot of noise ahead of us. People pretending to be wild animals. Turn us away from me. Hope you can hear it. Not being very creative, they're just doing owl noises. Of course, I feel like I'm going the right way now. Now we're about to run out of film time. I wonder if it's more idiots by the altar rock. Maybe it's a place which collects idiotic energy these days. Drawn to it for its dark content. Who knows? Who knows? I saw something quite interesting earlier. I was on YouTube and there was a clip of one of those poor kids from the Toddlers and Tiara programme which they have with the child beauty queens. Ben, I think we might go this way so we're away from the people. Yeah, anyway. It was quite interesting because it was a clip of this little girl, she's called Eden Wood, and bless her heart, you know, she'd been like born into the world of beauty pageants in America. And it was an interview that she'd done for CBS, where basically they'd announced her retirement at age 6, retiring from the beauty pageant world to become, she had like her own reality show and all this nonsense. Well anyway, it was just an interview she was meant to be doing with her mum, and it was live, aired live, and basically she had a complete programming, God only knows what happened. Programming went haywire, and so she was like flitting through various different alter egos at great speed. And also, interestingly, I don't know if everyone remembers when there was all that thing about reporters not being able to speak in the middle of the news flicks. Oh, she kept losing like the art of speech as well. And also, what else happened? I'm being watched here. And also she, oh yeah, it was quite interesting because her mum at the end, she goes, it's only like a minute and a half long. Her mum said something to her about Jesus. And, you know, like, because my mum was trying to prompt her back to what she was, like, meant to be doing and saying. Come on, little one, we're going to go this way. Let's see if we can stumble across it. I've no idea where we are. Definitely not anywhere near the altar rock from here, though. In fact, we're just, like, lost in the woods. There's some pheasant cages up there to my right, she says. Yeah, oh God, you know what we've done? I've, like, totally misjudged how far over we need to be. And we're miles away from the altar rock and, like, really close to the main car park. Totally messed that up. No altar rock for us today. Oh well, never mind. We'll just finish this segment off down here and then I'm just going to play with Ben for a bit. But yeah, basically she turned to her and she said to her something about, do we need to have... I can't remember exactly what she said. She said a sentence about Jesus in a really ominous way and then gave her daughter, like, a really, like, menacing look. And I thought, oh, that's so sad, because they're clearly, like, using religion to try and scare her and get her back on cue. And interestingly, the full version of the interview, which was actually aired, I can't find it anywhere. I've searched the whole of the internet for it and I couldn't find it anywhere. It's been pulled. I found newspaper articles because it was 2010 or 2012 when it happened. I think 2012. I think it was 2 years ago. So I found, like, newspaper articles, but the thing is, in the meantime, since then, just hang on, little one, only 2 minutes and we're going to go. See how much time there is. Yeah, it will be 2 minutes and we're going to go. Yeah, I found in the meantime, she's become quite famous, even more famous, with her own, like, reality shows and these ridiculous, like, pop songs, which she's brought out with another girl from the pageant world. And so because they've, like, raised a profile, and they're clearly using these poor kids, you know, to push agendas through them. So I think that's why you just can't find the original CBS airing. And other than the one on YouTube, where it's called something like Edenwood Loses Control, something like that. It's a great example of programming gone wrong, you know. And you can't get people much more programmed than these kids which are born into this world. Well, of course, it's all over the place. It's just on show for us when they're born into and pushed into the media spotlight. It's slap bang in front of our eyes for us to see all the time. I mean, obviously this goes on all the time. It's just not everybody's pushed in front of TV cameras, are they? Anyhow, I'm going to end on that note. If I remember to, bearing in mind this uploading is not going to even get uploaded for probably about 3 days or maybe 4 days time. Although as soon as I catch up with all the stuff which is on the highest setting and get onto this setting we're on now, then I'll catch back up with my uploads quite quickly then, because this takes a fraction of the time to upload on this setting. I'll try and remember to paste a link to this poor kid having her complete meltdown, malfunction, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're going to sign out now and we're going to go off and play. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the architecture and stuff in part 1. And I hope you enjoyed the phallic objects and the Lady Ballantyres stone in part 2. And okay, that's it for now. Bye bye. Little Ben. Good boy. Good boy.